Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Someone's been stabbed. He's about 14.
Oh my God, it's just collapsed.
Across the UK, more than 14 million 999 calls are made for an ambulance a year, with the North West Ambulance Service receiving a new cry for help every 20 seconds.
She doesn't think she's pregnant or didn't know, but she said she feels like she needs to push.
As the pressure builds,
there's absolutely no reason to talk to me like that. I'm trying to help you here.
the control room has to decide who will receive an ambulance
17-year-old male, cardiac arrest.
and who must wait.
We do have delays at the moment of up to 8 hours and 45 minutes.
No.
On the ground, ambulance crews race to save lives
It's been a serious road accident. Both drivers are in a serious condition.
and offer the best help they can.
Oh, it's been nice of you to come. You're ever so nice to talk to.
Tell you what, Norman, you're made of strong stuff.
Black pudding.
Black pudding. I love a bit of black pudding.
From the picket line
Everyone's going on strike because no one can afford to live.
to the front line,
Are you going to be violent towards our crew?
this is the story of some of the darkest days in the history of our NHS.
He was quite happy to die on the streets of Manchester.
It's going to probably get a little bit worse before it gets better.
3276, unexploded bomb.
To my hometown. Beats Darwin.
Nothing beats Darwin.
Ambulance service, patient breathing.
I think I'm giving birth. I think.
Can you see any part of the baby come in?
He's been assaulted by, do we know how many people?
Big group of teenagers came in and one of them really punched him in the face.
It's the start of the night shift, and the North West Ambulance Service are receiving a new call every 17 seconds.
I am not doing CPR.
Right, you might not know who he is, but this patient isn't breathing.
Not touching a stranger.
We will be with you as soon as we can now, OK? It shouldn't be
How long? Because she wants to go home in a taxi.
These calls are breaking me.
It's just only going to get worse.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing?
Hotel on fire in Penrith. Persons reported.
Duty Manager Kaylee is responsible for the 134 resources caring for Cumbria and Lancashire, and is overseeing the 7 dispatchers on shift tonight.
Call's coming from Blackburn. It's the closest one I have.
Alpha 097, I've just popped you in a Cat 1. It's for a 27-year-old female.
What is going on? Cat 1 Central today. Oh, my God. Oh, it's all kicking off, isn't it?
Ambulance service.
Hi, ambulance, please. Can we request your assistance, please? We're currently at a property. He's made threats to officers, saying he's got access to firearms and nerve agents.
Hi, Tony, it's Kaylee at Broughton ELC. We've got a bit of an incident. It's just unravelling at the moment. It's just a note gone in advising that the male has a bottle of potassium cyanide. He's also said that he's got a bottle of VX nerve agent and he's injected himself with 2 PAM atropine. Police are actually treating it as a credible threat and are getting all suited and booted.
With reports of a patient threatening to use nerve agent, ambulance crew Alpha 210 are dispatched to assist the 9 police and 3 fire already on scene.
Alpha 210, any first report?
It is a major incident standby. By all accounts, this is a full credible threat.
He's saying that he has nerve agents. Right, crew's just saying that it's major incident standby.
With a major incident standby now declared, the North West Ambulance Service dispatch a further 11 resources, each crewed by highly skilled staff, including 2 ambulances, a decontamination special operations response team, or SORT vehicle, 4 hazardous area response teams, and QX-170 advanced paramedic Mike. He is 9 miles away.
Is anybody a logist in here? Yeah. Grab her.
Can you please deploy to Burnley Station? It's just in case we need you to back up.
2 PAM atropine that he's made a reference to.
It's what's used to treat a nerve agent, so he obviously knows.
He knows about it. Right, OK. Have we made sure that everybody on that channel is aware of the RVP? Can you ring EOC on call? Let them know. I'll ring Silver and Gold.
QX170 on scene.
Advanced paramedic Mike arrives at the scene within 10 minutes.
What you had up to now, then?
There's one guy.
Yeah.
He's threatened somebody with a knife this evening.
OK.
Just put it into the chest.
Right.
So they put it down as an armed robbery.
OK.
The police have come to arrest him. They've gone into the house. They've heard some shots fired.
All right.
They've cleared out. There's a negotiator with him. He's barricaded himself in his attic.
Where's this nerve agent come from?
He's made reference that he's got a lot of stuff in the house. Other than that, don't really know.
While the 12 ambulance, 9 police and 3 fire vehicles remain on scene in case the nerve agent is released, 6 miles away in Burnley, Alpha 169, Debbie and Rachel have just become available to treat other patients.
I'm going to have my hair done, that colour. Oh. Like a copper.
That'd be beautiful on you, man.
So I've not had my hair coloured at hairdressers since before I started uni for this, and I've been qualified 10 years.
And you're definitely going to get it done now this time?
I don't know.
Alpha 169.
169, go ahead.
I've just popped you in a category 3 call for a 75-year-old male that has been kicked in the head, and he then cleared the line on us.
Yeah, Roger, thank you very much for the update. We're not far away now.
Lovely, thanks, guys.
Got a B in there, that's a set of flats there.
Hello, are you Joseph?
Yes.
Hi, Joseph. So the ambulance is here to meet you, OK? So just tell us first, why are we here?
I was desperate.
Are you hurt anywhere? Did you hurt yourself?
In my heart.
In your heart. And explain to me about in your heart. Can you just tell me why the ambulance are called this evening? I know you're saying you just need some little bit of help, but tell us, how can we help you as an ambulance crew?
I feel shit.
Did anybody hurt you today?
I want you to feel safe.
We feel safe.
Joseph, am I right to just move some things and come and sit next to you? Is that all right?
We feel safe, honestly. I'd say it's, yeah.
Right, what's happening?
Come on, tell us.
The information that we've got this evening is that you rang 999 because you've been assaulted.
Yeah.
So, did you have people in here today with you?
Lonely.
Nobody called here today, did they?
I feel like a fool.
Why do you feel like a fool?
I've given up.
So that's not the reason to feel like a fool, is it? You've given up and asked for help. Shows courage more than anything.
Do you have any family, Joseph? Do you have any family that come and visit?
No, I've been alone for years.
Okay. Do you have any friends? Do you have any friends, Joseph, that you see regularly?
They're dead.
Okay. Joseph, who buys you the flowers? Do you get them?
I buy it. I love flowers.
Oh, tulips, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Are you under mental health team, Joseph?
Yes, please.
I think we need to get you somebody to speak to, don't we? I'm
Hello.
just going to give one of my colleagues a ring. Oh, hi, it's Debs, one of the paramedics. Could I do a vulnerable adult safeguarding? It's serious and self-neglect and environment that he's living in. He doesn't have a bed or anything to sleep in because of the clutter in the bedroom. He just has a sofa in which he's sleeping. He's just an extremely vulnerable individual, and as I said, the environment that he's living in is just unsuitable.
You have a range of people that were maybe along the way just got lost in the process. When you go out and you see the way they're living, you do feel sad for them because, you know, you would hope that there is somebody else involved in their life, that someone cares. We try and put ourselves in their position and trying to understand where did this person come from and what led them to live like this.
They've been well shined, haven't they? How do you shine them? Good scrub.
Polish.
Mine could do with a polish, couldn't they?
Joseph?
Hello.
Someone from the community mental health team are going to ring you tomorrow.
You look decent.
You do, but your property isn't. You can't live like this. You need help. When I look at you, Joseph, you're a very well-kept man. You look very smart, OK? But you need some help.
Now.
I know. You just need some help and some support. And that's what we're going to try and get you. OK? At 75, I think you are entitled to a little bit of help.
How can I say thank you?
You don't need to.
You don't need to.
There's lots of
Oh, your
Harrys.
haircut.
Thanks.
Oh, the colour.
Thank you very much. I'm thinking of a change.
He's so complimentary, isn't he?
Yeah. Right, darling.
Goodbye now, Joseph. It was lovely to meet you, OK? Goodbye.
People don't realise that other people live like that, do they?
No. And it's just, he was so well dressed.
It makes me think as well, his age as well, the human factor around it. So you automatically have more, I don't know if the word is empathy, more, you know, for a 75-year-old guy.
We all have things going on in our lives. We're all human. Well, we would hope when we're leaving that they're somewhere comforted by the fact that somebody does care. Sometimes that's enough for them.
Major incident standby declared for MWAS at 2118 still stands. The number of patients at present is 0. On scene, police, fire, North West Ambulance Service and heart team.
Kaylee has been managing the 12 resources on scene dealing with the major incident for 2 hours.
I've identified SORT trained staff. I'm just going to speak to Keely about it now. Are you all right with everything?
Since the start of the shift, call volume has doubled.
Due to severe pressures, we are experiencing a high demand. An ambulance will be provided as soon as possible.
The major incident has meant the queue has grown. 120 patients are now waiting.
Is there any way that you can safely make your own way to hospital?
I'm dying.
We are extremely busy, but we do aim to be with you as soon as possible, as soon as we have an ambulance available.
Keely, Alpha 213, can you refrain from giving them a job, please, Clitheroe? It's a SORT trained member of staff. Can you just...
Do you want to put them unavailable?
Yeah, for now. If Cat 1 comes in, just shout.
Do you want to tell them what's going on?
Yeah, just say there's a potential need for the SORT trained member of staff.
Okay.
Can they please deploy to Burnley Station for now?
Guys, he opened the door slightly and sprayed something on the shield. So we actually don't know what it is.
Well, we've got some stuff to be tested.
Let's crack on, man.
The patient has sprayed liquid at police on scene, and they must now test it to see if it is toxic.
What I think we've got there, it's just, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Done a sulphate test.
Yeah.
On the wet there, nothing. Done a pH test. So it's turned greenish, that's pH neutral.
So you say that's harmless?
That's water.
Water?
Yeah.
We've spoke to the family, we've done all the intel checks on our systems. It doesn't have access to any of these nerve agents. Yeah. So they're just talking tactics. They go on. QX 170.
170.
Type of incident is actually a firearms. They don't have any concerns over any nerve agents. Hazards are the weapons. Number of casualties at the moment is 0.
That incident has been stood down from major incident standby, and it's agreed by all 3 services that there's no credible threat for the nerve agent, and I believe police are just going to go in soon.
All the chaos.
Yeah, past a few hours. You never know what you're walking into, and you've got to be prepared for that. It's a massive juggling act throughout the service. But at the end of the day, we're responsible for the members of the public's lives, and that's what matters.
Now that the crews can clear from the major incident, they are available to respond to the 119 patients still waiting for an ambulance. A new call is being taken every 21 seconds.
Ambulance service is the patient breathing.
He got stabbed in his eye and his eyes were put open, please, in his ambulance.
He's tried to set himself on fire, mate.
He's trying to set himself on fire?
Yeah, he's literally, we just put him out, his foot's up in and can't take it off, it's too hot.
You can. Just keep panting. Can you have a look for me whether the baby started coming out?
The woman in labour has been waiting for an ambulance to arrive for 12 minutes.
There's a baby being born. We've got a 52-minute ETA to a woman that is 40 weeks plus 4 days pregnant with something visible. Whether it's a foot or a head, they can't distinguish. Who would be closest to that is busy, so the next nearest has had to go, and it's an hour away. It'd usually be about 10 minutes to that address.
Can you ask the mother to push with every contraction?
Megan, you need to push with every contraction now, OK?
So excited.
It only takes a baby to lift the spirits in here.
Especially after tonight.
Yeah, it has. It's been brutal.
It has been a difficult night.
Gently press over the vaginal opening for me with the palm of your hand during the contractions. This stops the head from coming out too quickly, which can tear the skin, OK?
I know.
If it helps the mother, she can grip her hands behind her knees when she wants to push, as long as it is comfortable for her, OK?
You can do it. You're all right, then. Something's coming out. The head's out.
The head's out.
It's OK. The head's out.
OK, is the cord around the baby's neck?
The baby's out. The baby's out
fully?
The baby's out.
Can you check whether the baby's breathing for me?
Yeah, is the baby breathing?
Can you see the baby's chest rising and falling?
Let me just have a look. Is the baby's chest rising and falling? No.
OK, so to make the baby cry, tap the soles of the feet with your fingers, but don't smack the baby.
I know. Come on. Yeah, his feet are purple.
Keep tapping his feet for me.
OK, just keep tapping his feet. Go on, you can cry. It's not happy. There. That's it.
Just to tell you, the baby was born at 29 minutes past 2.
Thank you.
Is it a little boy or a little girl?
It's a boy.
Oh, congratulations.
She said congratulations.
Is that your first one?
Yeah.
Oh, ambulance is here.
OK, I'll leave you with a crew.
Thank you. Bye, thanks for your help. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
First baby. That makes me so happy.
Did you have a boy or a girl?
A boy. Baby boy.
Who was delivering it?
Her sister.
Oh, no, but how cute's that the auntie's delivered?
Yeah, and the mum.
It's a baby boy.
Is it?
Absolutely fine. We see so many people go out of this world, it's nice to have somebody come in.
I'm now going to go for a nervous wee. Afterwards.
That's the ambulance service. Is the patient breathing?
Yeah.
And is he awake?
Yeah. My flatmate says he's finding it hard to breathe.
How old is he?
How old is he? 50.
Is he so breathless that speaking more than a few words is impossible?
Yeah.
And did the breathing problem come on suddenly?
Did the breathing problem come on suddenly? Yeah, his face is pale.
Alpha 155 arrive in just 10 minutes to the call in progress.
Alpha 155.
Could you have crews back us up, please? I don't think this patient's breathing.
With the crew on scene requesting backup for the patient not breathing, the job is upgraded to a Category 1, the most life-threatening emergency. The nearest available resources are Romeo 137 and Alpha 212 Richard and Keeley, who have been diverted from a Category 3 call.
I'm just going to go straight in and see what's going on.
Is that a Cat 2?
Yeah, so it initially came through as difficulty breathing. Alpha 155 arrived on scene and shouted up, said patient wasn't breathing and asked for another crew just for some more assistance and hands on scene. I don't know whether it had just happened when they just got there or...
I was going to say, he was breathing on the call.
Richard and Keeley arrive to assist the CPR, which has already been in progress for 13 minutes.
Witness? Yeah, she said he was still breathing, but when we got here, he wasn't.
Okay,
Right.
Hey, wait, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Yellow needle.
10mm syringe, please, Kate.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Good basic life support. When you're in an advanced airway, so we'll get the drugs into you.
Keeley?
Yeah?
Will you go and grab some history? What's happened this evening?
Yeah. At the moment, we're doing everything we can for him, all right. His heart's not beating, he's not breathing for himself, so we are doing everything for him, giving him some drugs, OK. Does he have any respiratory history? Doesn't suffer with asthma or COPD or any sort of...
Normally...
Doesn't take inhalers?
No, he's not said he's felt unwell or anything. We both went to bed, he was fine. And then he woke me up about 3:30, ring an ambulance, I can't breathe. And he was talking to me when I was on the phone to the ambulance.
Okay, stand clear, everyone. Shocking.
You feel anything like that?
Good pulse there.
So Roscoe 416.
Guys, do you want to start looking at Scoom? Keeley?
Yeah.
Can you just explain what's happened?
We have managed to get a pulse back, OK, so his heart is beating at the moment, all right? He's still very, very unwell, but we will be making a move to get him to the hospital, all right?
Alpha 212.
212, I'm going to travel in with Alpha 155. If you just let BVH know, red pre-alert for cardiac arrest patient. Approximately 50 years of age. ETA is going to be about 5 minutes.
Yeah, roger, I received. I'll let them know.
We've got plenty of capacity to go in. Need suction just in case we have a problem with the tube on the way in.
As a profession, my role is to save lives and to do everything I can to keep someone alive. Every paramedic's got our own little life traumas. We can use that to help other patients. It does make you think and reflect a little bit. You've got to value life because you really do not know what's around the corner.
To give the patient the best chance of survival, he'll be seen immediately by cardiac specialists at Blackpool Victoria Hospital. It's 8 hours into the shift, and the team are taking 180 calls an hour.
Has she had a confirmed heart attack?
Do we know if he's actually managed to stab himself then?
Press firmly directly onto this wound, all right? Try and keep his blood off your skin for me.
Kaylee and the team have 86 patients still waiting for an ambulance.
Romeo 137, I've had to pop you in a Cat 1. I've got no one else to attend at the moment. I have just done an open broadcast.
Alpha 112, you've been auto-allocated into this category 1. It's coming through as a 60-year-old female, not conscious, not breathing.
In Blackburn, Debbie and Rachel have just become available.
Alpha 169.
169, go ahead. Thank you. Just put you in a category 2 call for a 70-year-old male.
He's reacting badly to chemotherapy
and struggling to breathe.
Yep, heading in the right direction. Thank you very much.
Lovely, thank you.
They've had multiple chemotherapy,
Yeah, you have,
so it's just been horrendous for me. So I just had a really bad time because I was allergic to the anti-sick drug.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was just, all I did was vomit, vomit, vomit. I was so ill.
How many rounds of chemo did you have?
Oh, so I had full body radiotherapy, and then they gave me chemo. They gave me 3, as they say, full shots to wipe everything out of your system when you go in for your transplant. And then I had it every week for 10 weeks. So I was in hospital for 18 months. And then there was 5 of us. We became friends. 5 went in, and then 2 of us came out. The other 3 died then while we were there. So, and then at the time, the isolation was your parents would stay outside. They put an intercom system in your room, and you talk to your parents through an intercom system. Worst 2 years of my life, but look, we're here to tell the tale.
What's a unique perspective on things, though, doesn't it? Like this.
Absolutely. I'm here to take on the bitches.
Hello, it's the ambulance.
Hello.
Yeah, come up.
Okay, love.
Just tell me what's going on, James.
Right, I've been like this now for about 3 hours. I've just been sick. I'm suffering.
Okay. What number chemotherapy is this?
Yeah, the second time.
That's your treatment book, is it? Okay.
How were you with the last lot?
I reacted badly.
Okay.
My mouth swelled up.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm shaking, but...
Yes. So, what I intend to do is give you a little bit of oxygen.
So hopefully this might make you feel a little bit better, okay?
I need it.
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay?
Yeah.
No, darling.
So take some nice deep breaths with that oxygen.
This happened a lot.
As in coming out to a patient and giving them oxygen? Or just...
No, just people who are having cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so susceptible to infection.
I've got 2 or 3 tablets in my pocket. It's not supposed to take tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'll need them.
Take them up with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Your oxygen levels are starting to come up, so that's super. So, now we've got your oxygen levels up a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll start to make a move.
Only walk at your pace, so you tell me, okay? You're doing really well now. All right?
Sit. And swing your legs up. You got family?
Yeah, they look 2 right from Essex.
In Essex?
Yeah.
Happy whenever you are.
Lovely. Thanks, Debs.
When did you get diagnosed with cancer?
3 weeks before Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
So not long ago at all then?
Trouble is, I've had 4 minutes now. Last mate, he went to his sister treatment hospital.
Yeah.
There's a white spot on his tongue. He looked at it, sent it for a scan. He was a little weird.
Right.
He died in 6 weeks.
God.
In his back, his head, lungs.
When you're going through any sort of illness, you don't understand what you're going through at the time. That's probably the scariest bit. But I think it was just the people around you kind of motivate you too, you know what I mean? And it makes you stronger.
Thanks a lot, dear. Much appreciated.
No problem. We'll be with you for another little while until we get you in anyway.
All right.
So you'll see us for another few minutes.
Good, yeah.
So you won't get rid of my face yet. You look a lot better, don't you? Oh, you do.
His friend was diagnosed with cancer in November.
Oh, okay.
Went into hospital, just a spot on his tongue, and he's died. James got diagnosed with lung CA and throat CA 3 weeks
so you
before
have it in the
Christmas.
throat as well. Oh.
Cycles every 3 weeks for 6 months.
Oh, I don't envy him.
From when you went through it, the support you had was everything. And obviously this gentleman's quite isolated.
I don't think I would have got through it without that support, you know?
Yeah. Maybe that's the difference as we get older, isn't it? When we're unwell, when we're younger, we've got quite a large family support network around us.
When I was sick, it was hard to see the other side. And I honestly thought I'd never get better. But I think it was my parents, my family, my brothers, my friends. Everybody really helped me get through it. They made me laugh through the days that I was like absolutely just wanted to give up. But you would just be left with that little bit of hope that, you know, I might get through this.
Ambulance, is the patient breathing?
Yeah. Me and my friend have been bitten by a bouncer at a club, so we're really just after a tetanus jab.
The number of patients waiting for an ambulance has reduced to 76, with 4 hours left of the shift.
If there's any swelling, just wrap an ice pack with a bag of frozen peas and a cloth.
It's cold enough outside, so I understand.
Okay.
I don't really need peas, really.
Okay. So is she breathing at least one breath every 10 seconds?
I don't know, boss. You asked me stupid questions, I don't know.
If these are stupid questions, okay, put the phone on somebody else if you can answer.
In Blackpool, Keely and Richard are dispatched to a patient who has been kept waiting.
24-year-old male, palpitations, can't stand.
Oh.
He had meningitis in January.
Oh. That's a young lad. I wonder if this is the guy I went to.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Keely and this is Richard. So what's been going on? Fill us in, tell us a story.
Just before New Year, I went into hospital with suspected meningitis.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've not been able to put pressure on this leg properly. I've not been able to walk on it.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, can't stop shaking with both legs and my hand.
You look quite shaky, yeah.
I keep getting heart palpitations. My mum tried to help me and I just couldn't pull them away.
Where was you when you had the meningitis last time?
I was at home in Thornton.
It was us. It was us.
Was it you?
Oh, Dean, nice to meet you again.
How's it been coping with things since the change in mobility and all this stuff? It must be quite a lot for someone so young to...
Yeah, because I've got quite an active job, put bladders and stuff, so from going to do that to nothing is quite hard to sort of adjust.
You still went to hear from neurology and physio as well.
I rang places and they went, oh, we've not got anything.
No.
I get, like, NHS are busy and stuff, but I just feel like I was sort of forgotten about, if that makes sense. I understand I'm at the bottom of the pile, pretty much, but I want to get sorted. I want to go back to work.
You're important to you and your family, and that's as big as your bubble needs to think. Can we be really cruel if we stand either side of you?
Yeah, you can try.
Can we just use your good leg as best you can? Yeah. And let's just see what we're able to... Even just standing on the spot, let's just see what we're able to do with as far as putting weight in and stuff. Worst case scenario, you're falling back onto the sofa. All right.
Before I didn't want to hurt Mum. I don't mind hurting you.
Wow, you know, we came, we helped you last time. It's like... Which leg is it, this one?
That one's my bad one.
So use good one.
Yeah.
Right, lean forward for us and just sort of shuffle yourself to the front of the sofa, because once you've got your bum to the front a little bit, as best you can. Go on, that's it. That's it, good man. We're not going to let anything bad happen to you, Dean, despite you abusing us verbally just then. OK, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, up we go. Best push, big push. Right leg, go on. Let's just see what you've got.
Put your feet... Okay. Can you put your feet flat on the floor? Is that... I know you said before you left one.
OK.
You're all right.
Okay.
You're all right.
It's all right.
You have got strength there. All right, you did really well. Yeah. There was a lot of effort there, Chuck.
That needs looking at. So we'll get a chair. We'll get you onto the truck. All right, mate. You'll be OK.
Come on, Wendy, give him a kiss.
Oh, no.
You're a baby.
It's my little boy.
Fuck her up.
Let me know how you get on, yeah?
It's nice to see him again, actually. As crazy as it is, as much as we don't like seeing people again, it's actually nice to...
Take care, Wendy. See you soon. Bye. So since January, your life seems to have completely changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a really weird start to the year.
Has it?
Yeah, really weird. Being at home all day, it's just, it's not, I'm not used to it at all.
No.
It's driving me insane.
Yeah.
We had loads of plans for this year, doing stuff, and I had a wheelchair that my dad got me, and we tried to fit in the car, it wouldn't fit, and I was like, we can't go out in the car, we can't do anything, so... I'm actually happy to get out of the house, even though I'm in an ambulance. I'm happy to be out.
Hello, hello.
It's freezing.
Fancy that.
I know, bless him.
How interesting to get that and actually to get the follow-up.
It's nice to see him better than what he was.
Yeah.
But it's really sad to see a 23-year-old living with the consequences of an illness.
These, yeah.
Because you don't know whether that's going to be long-term. The amount of patients that we go to that are in between finding symptoms and having them assessed and waiting a referral, we always go to them in that limbo period because the waiting that long, the symptoms that they've got are getting worse and worse. And that's when we're going to him.
And it's happening more and more.
Yeah.
More and more, and it's becoming a staple part of what we're seeing now.
Yeah.
Alpha 212, just seeing how you got on with your last patient.
Yeah, 212, good morning. So, we have attended that young chap. Seems to be a little bit lost in the system, unfortunately, awaiting a lot of referrals. His whole life's changed, to be honest with you. He's unable to walk, unable to work. And we've got him in and got him seen, so hopefully he'll be in, get seen again, and hopefully on his way back home and get these referrals sorted.
This is only the start of it, I think, unfortunately. We're seeing more and more people that, like,
slipping through the net and not getting the help that they need early on, and then it just gets worse and worse, and then they end up in, you know, quite serious situations.
Yeah, the pressure seems to be getting worse, not better, doesn't it, at the moment?
hopefully things pick up from here on in for him, I hope, anyway.
So do we. We said to him we don't want to meet him again while we're at work. We've agreed it'll either be Morrison's or Bongo's Bingo, because he liked going there with his mates.
It's been rough tonight. It's been one of the toughest nights that we've
In a
had.
while.
Yeah.
But we've had a baby.
We've had a baby.
We've had a baby. We were all part of that.
All of us. We all had one.
It was great. But I'm tired now. Bye-bye.
Woo! I'll see you in 12 hours.
Kaylee and the team hand over to the day shift, with 63 patients currently in the queue for an ambulance.
Morning. Right, going home because where I live. See you tonight, everyone.
It's not an easy job by any means. My great-granddad was what they used to call an ambulance man. My granddad was also an ambulance man. My dad was a paramedic. When I started taking 999 calls, never in a million years did I expect to be where I am. I had a lot of issues when I was born. I have degenerative body collagen, and if it wasn't for the NHS, then I wouldn't be here. So it's nice to be able to give something back.
Evening.
Morning.
It's Friday night, and Kaylee and the team are back in control for another 12-hour shift.
Alpha 169, good evening. Are we all ready for weekend nights?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Friday night, ready to rock and roll.
Do you sleep all right?
6 hours.
I went to bed at 8 and woke up at 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling so fresh.
Friday night in Blackpool, I'm expecting lots of drunk people and hen and stag do's.
40-year-old in the pink with the banners, feathers,
Little
high heels
tutus.
bigger than people's standards.
Yeah.
Ambulance service, is the patient breathing? Yes. Is the patient awake? Yes. Okay, so tell me exactly what has happened. Are you losing your voice? I am, yeah. She's complaining of her breathing. She's breathless and she's got chest pain. Okay, there will be some there will be some further questions, but it doesn't delay the help. Okay.
212.
Alpha 212, I'm afraid it's straight out for you guys.
I'm popping you in a cat 2. It's for a 91-year-old female in a rest home. She's fighting for breath.
No worries, that's brilliant. We will head there now and let's see if we can help her feel a bit better.
Roger, thank you.
Patient said she will go to hospital and wants an ambulance. Oh, bless her.
Oh.
I already want to hug her.
Off we go, Friday night.
Hello. Hi. Is this the lady that we're... So what was your name, my darling?
Margaret.
Sorry. Nice to meet you, Margaret. So I'm Richard and this is Keely.
Hi, Margaret.
What seems to be the problem, my darling?
Well, I've been breathless, you know.
Okay.
Mostly when I'm laid down. I can't get my breath.
Okay.
And I've lost my appetite, you know, not much energy or anything.
Okay.
And I've never told the lady how I felt or anything. It's my fault, you know.
How do you feel at the moment?
I don't feel too bad, actually, because I'm sat down I'm not doing anything kind of thing, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I don't feel too bad, really.
So what we'll do this ECG,
Yeah.
and then what we'll do is we'll just do a little test whereby we'll just stand you up and then sit you down, and then we'll try and come up with an action plan for you. Is that
Thank you.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want a standing BP or just?
We might as well while we're stood up, yeah.
Yeah,
We
if you
will
stand
help
up,
you.
but we'll stand with you, okay? You be nice and steady.
That's lovely. Because what we're going to do is we'll do your blood pressure, but we'll also just see where your oxygen is. Now, we're not going to let you fall, I promise
Do you
you.
want my hand as
Now,
well?
I'm just going to reach down and
got
press
you.
this button, all right? How do you feel while you stood up? Are you feeling worse, or...?
I feel nervous and a little bit lightheaded.
Okay. All your numbers are good, Margaret. All right, I'm not worried about anything that I've seen at the moment. I don't doubt we're having dips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a phone call to our doctor's service.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can look into treatment at home or maybe look at further investigations.
Yeah.
Is that OK with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Does that work? Brilliant. Are you allergic to anything, my love?
No. I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't bother with men.
That's why you're looking so good for your age.
Is that it?
That's it.
Have you noticed how Blackpool's changed over the years, Margaret?
Oh, you're not kidding. Well, I ran a guest house for about 20 years. When we first went in the guest house, it was £1 a day.
Wow.
For bed, breakfast, lunch, tea, and biscuits or a sandwich at supper. But before that, I worked at a cigarette factory.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ah, what did you do in the cigarette factory?
Well, I was what you call a stripper.
Oh.
A what?
Margaret was a stripper.
I was a stripper. You know, the leaves are big and they've a thick stem down. Well,
Yeah.
we had to take these
the
stems
leaves.
out.
Bet that gets conversation going, doesn't it?
Thanks now. Take care. Bye-bye. Margaret, within the next 4 hours, one of our doctors is going to come and visit you to have a face-to-face.
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
You're all right. Oh, you are a good patient to start our shift on. Right, we're all done, Margaret.
Take care, Margaret.
It was lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, my darling.
Take care.
So I was right. She's one of them that I want her to hug.
Yeah.
Absolutely
definitely.
adorable. But a lovely, lovely lady.
I wouldn't even elaborate, me, when people ask what I used to do for a living. I was a stripper. I'd just leave it at that.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't bother with men.
Yeah. What a lie. She's really, like, settles up for a nice night.
That's what you like, won't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's so...
212.
Alpha 212, I've just popped you in this cap too. It's for a 22-year-old female. She's reported to have cut her neck with a knife.
All right, come on.
Ambulance services, patient breather.
Friday night is in full swing. Call handlers are taking an average of 190 calls an hour, with 131 patients waiting for help.
Do you know who stabbed you?
He's not going to say nothing, look, because it's snitching.
Please, can you get someone up for you?
You know, I just personally can't make it any quicker for you. It is just because of how busy we are as a service at the minute.
Hello? How many calls do you reckon we get for stabbings?
Don't know, I've passed about 8 today.
You've passed 8 today already?
I just think it's going to probably get a little bit worse before it gets better.
Ambulance service, the patient breathing.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Calm down. Calm down. Take some deep breaths for me.
Chelsea is on her 20th call of the night.
What has happened? He had a fit. Is he bleeding?
No, it's not.
I've got an ambulance on the way to you, OK? I'm going to try and help you over the phone until we arrive.
Tyson moving. Tyson sitting on his back where he is to do CPR.
Oh, that's not
I can't do anything.
It's OK. Take some deep breaths from me. You're doing really well. Nice and slow. You've done really well. Slow that breathing for me.
can hear the voice.
So shout hello to me.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you with him, okay?
Yes.
Well done, take care.
You all right? Chelsea, you all right?
Yeah, I can.
It's going to take 5 minutes.
Ambulance service, how can I help?
Lancashire Police. Basically, we've got a call saying that his brothers both committed suicide. We've not managed to speak to the sister. This is from a third party. Date of birth 2010.
Okay. Oh. 12. So an emergency ambulance is being arranged.
We're dispatching now, by the way, as well.
Thank you very
Thank you very much. Lovely.
Can't really see them. They're not that great pictures.
Control to all East Lancs crews. Is anybody able to clear or become available, please, for a Cat 1?
169, yeah. We haven't even got out of the vehicle yet. Do you want us to attend that Cat 1?
Yeah, can you grab Lucas? And we'll pop you into it. Alpha 169 are going.
How far away are they?
They're at Burnley, and she's just grabbing Lucas and going.
The Lucas is a life-saving machine which performs automatic chest compressions on someone in cardiac arrest.
How old are they? 12? 12. Who's rang it in? The parent? I think it's his mum.
Alpha 169, Debbie and Rachel are en route to the suspected suicide, alongside solo paramedic Romeo 170 and ambulance crews Alpha 130 and Alpha 230, who have had to be pulled off their meal break.
So bringing in defib, bag, everything goes in.
So when we get there,
yeah,
we will go in.
Yes.
Immediately identify what kit they've not got.
Yes, and I will get the kit. I will, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. They might not have the IO.
Okay.
The IO is in that side.
Yeah,
bit.
I saw that in the side panel there. And then when I go in, if they want me to help with compressions or whatever, I can
know whether this is going to be workable or not.
Is it Hawks?
It's a Hawks call.
Has the crew made contact with him?
Yeah, they spoke to the patient and his dad. He's not happy about being woken up.
And this is believed to be a malicious call? Wow. Oh my God.
All that resource wasted.
Is that a joke?
169, you can stand down. It's a Hawks call.
It's a Hawks call. Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
That is horrendous now.
The thing is, there are only kids that are doing it. I'm not saying that's an excuse, it's not at all. I mean, I would have had my arse handed to me as a kid.
Yeah.
And they live in that lovely bubble. But little do they know, that call handler could have been the call handler from last week on the 13-year-old hanging.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I could have been the SP that went to the 13-year-old hanging.
Yes.
It's like...
So within that, we've disturbed Alpha 230's meal, so that's going to take that vehicle off the road now for another 30 minutes. Alpha 169, we've disturbed their break, so they're going to have to go back unavailable for another 30 minutes. So that's 2 ambulances off the road now for, what, nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad a 12-year-old isn't dead, but I don't think people realise the implications of their actions when they make malicious calls like that.
Doesn't make a difference to them, though, does it?
No. Just makes a difference to the patients that are waiting for an ambulance.
When incidents come in, we throw everything at it. We've diverted off a little old lady that's been on the floor or a child that's got difficulty in breathing. These issues are time critical. To then find out that it's not what it was described as, it's not as first given, it's quite daunting because we still have the normal business going on. People are still ringing ambulances.
North West Ambulance Service receive at least 735 hoax or malicious calls every year.
Mother stuck a bus really bad.
It's almost 9 hours into the shift and over 1,500 calls have been answered and 905 patients have been attended.
We all said it'd get worse between midnight and 4, and it did really. We want a nice 2 hours.
Ambulance service, patient breathing. Yeah. He's taken loads of medication. On purpose? Yeah. Okay, how old is he? He's 13. He says he can't move, he can't stand up, he keeps falling over.
Alpha 212, I've just popped you in a cat 2. It's for a 13-year-old male. He has taken an overdose of epileptic medication.
Mum phoning it in, she's only just been made aware.
Yeah, Roger, that's all received.
So if he took anti-epileptic drug, then the concern with that is that it affects his central nervous system, but probably more reduced consciousness.
Did it say why he's done it?
No, it's his mum that's phoned it in.
Hi, are you Mum?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
OK, well, we'll get you some help and we'll do some checks, all right? Am I all right to start doing some checks on you? Yeah? Come on, my sweet. You feel dizzy, do you? Have you been sick since you took... No.
I generally can't breathe at all.
We're going to help you, OK?
Mum, have you got the tablets there? If I can just quickly have a look at what medication it is.
Why did you take them tablets? Of course they do, sweet.
No, they don't.
OK. You're going through a little bit of a rough time at the moment. Very pale, resps are up. Am I all right to scratch your finger and take a little bit of blood? Is that OK?
No.
Please, it's quite important that we do it, and it's only briefly, OK?
Can't. Fuck off.
Right.
No.
All right. No, it's all right. I'm not here to upset you. Can I do it? Thank you. I know it's not nice when you're not feeling well, all right, but we're here to help you. Have you ever done anything like this before? No. OK.
So is it one of them moments where you thought, you know what, what's the point? No one cares, so I don't want to be here anymore. Do you get feelings like that often, or...?
Yeah.
Right, my friend. Come here. Yeah, let me just sit you up, pal.
Yeah,
I know, buddy, I know. 1, 2, 3, big push, big push. That's it, good
That's
girl.
it.
Let's spin you onto there. I'm not going to let you fall, I promise you.
Turn round.
I know, it's part of it's a bit of anxiety as well, buddy. It's scary while you're feeling the way you're feeling. I promise you, we've got you. Support-wise, what have you had? What do you think's missing?
We've got school. School are very supportive. They've tried doing a lot and getting into an alternate provision school that'll help a bit more. He's under cams, but he wasn't engaging and was refusing to go to appointments. Okay. So they had to sign us off because they've got other cases.
Yeah, because if he's not engaging, then...
And obviously we've got social worker, but because we've had a lot of step-ins, because Blackpool was so short on social workers, just trying to get him the help.
It's that continuity that's missing at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
The patient will be assessed in Children's A&E and kept in for observation.
He surprised me that his obs were as good as what they were, because he looked...
He looked terrible.
Unwell, yeah. It's really sad that at 13 you feel like you've got to that point in your life.
so many different factors to consider with jobs like that. And these people, the first point of call is the emergency services. And we're not the right people. We are literally a conduit to getting them the right care. So we're referrals in one respect. All we're doing is referring them to the right care. And by the time they get to where they need to be, if they get there, they're already worn down and done with repeating themselves over and over and over again and just feel like all that's going to happen is I'm going to get referred again, I'm going to get referred again. They lose hope in the system.
But if they've been a bit resistant to welcoming help in the past, try and be that sort of opening for them. Yeah. To know that they can open up to professionals, people are there for them.
I've experienced mental health trauma in my life, but I was an adult. I can only imagine how difficult that must be for someone in their young years to be going through that. Despite all the darkness, there's still that positivity that regardless of what happens, we're always going to be there. And even if we can just give them a little bit of hope and a little bit of comfort and reassurance, that it's a step in the right direction for them.
I would have run out that door.
Run out the door straight in?
Yeah, straight in bed. It's just been one of them nights.
I'll think of you when I'm having a lie-in.
I'm not gonna lie, I won't be thinking of you. At all.
I think we are very privileged and people take it for granted, the NHS as a whole. Nowhere else in the world will you find a National Health Service like ours. And the resources in which we have available, we're there 365 days a year, 24/7.
Thanks, everyone.
Feeling privileged for the job that I do.
Alpha 169.
169, go ahead.
We made it through this shift. Just want to say thank you very much for tonight.
I'd say we've done a pretty good job tonight if I was us.
Yeah, me and Rach are the same. We survived, so that's always positive on a Friday night.
Good night.
Kind of made a promise to myself if I got better, I knew my career would have to be in something to do with healthcare. There was just always support there. Even that one person that will kind of give you that little bit of hope, that just means so much to somebody who's ill.
Good night. God bless.
This is why I'm in the job. Once they can feel good at some point, that's what counts really.